Back to AI use case. I'm Srini, and today we are going to explore an incredible AI-powered solution for all you Excel users out there, ExcelFormulaBot. In this video, we'll dive deep into the ExcelFormulaBot website, discussing the homepage, key features, pricing, and the dashboard. And if you're ready to conquer complex Excel formulas, stick around. But before we start, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. So let's get started. Let me quickly share my screen. So this is the home page that you actually see it, and it looks pretty obvious. So there is features, there is add-on. Features is basically what it does basically. So basically there are two things which I found it to be quite useful if you are a regular Excel user. One is a formula generator, and another is a formula explainer. And I am going to give a very short demo of both of these use cases. And then you have add-ons, which is basically where you can actually plug in as an add-on to your Excel and Google Sheets as well. And you have a trial version. So basically where if you are eligible for 5 formula requests per month, that includes formula explainer plus a new formula generator. So that's free for a month, which is quite less, I would say, but okay, that's what, because it's an AI tool, and of course it can be a bit expensive. But if you are more of an Excel user, probably you can also go for a package which is about 6-7 euros a month, where it is unlimited formula request. Great. So let's get started. So what I did was I created an account by just a simple login. So basically, you just have to create an account, and then what you see is a dashboard. So let me just quickly share what I actually saw as a dashboard here. So this is what a dashboard looks like. Pretty straightforward to me, because here you have a formula generator for Excel and for Google Sheets, and you can also have the formula explainer. So this is this one, but what I'm going to show is basically as a plug-in. So what I did was I created a plugin which is basically an install of free add-ons for both Excel and Google Sheets. That's what I'm going to explain more with some live examples. And then you can even do very, very complex calculation by this AI, because this can be a very, very super interesting tool, because not that we can memorize all the formulas. And even if you want to actually know about a particular formula, generally we also tend to actually look on the internet, on Google, etc. So this looks a good case study to me. I haven't used it yet, so that's the reason you still see that 5 formulas left this month. So I have enrolled for a free trial. So let's see how it works. So I have some use cases that I have put together. So there are 4 use cases that I put together. One on XLOOP formula explainer, which is similar to a VLOOKUP, but only thing is that XLOOKUP is much more advanced, because it can all look at both horizontal as well as vertical. So which is great. So this is what let's try. So once you install the add-on, you see on the right side there's a show bot. So you have to just click there and it opens up. So let's see, it's opening now. I don't know what's going to happen. So, okay, great. So you have 2 options. One is generate formula and another is explain formula. So let's try with one. So what I see is a very, very complicated. I have this data plugged in, and I see a very, very complicated formula to me, at least it looks like. So it's like an XLOOKUP D2, and then there is, there's a big range. So let's see what does this mean. So I'm just going to paste this on the explain formula. Let's see what it says. So it says this one, and I'm going to submit now. So let's see what it gives as an explainer. Okay, great. It says the XLOOKUP function is being used in this formula. The function searches for the value in cell D2, okay, within the range of cells B6 to B17. So B6 to B17. Okay, great. So B6, if a match is found, the function then searches for the value in cell C3 within the range of cell C5 to G5. Okay, C5 to G5, it is going to search for the values, and if it matches, if a match is found, the function returns a corresponding value from the range of cells C6 to G17. So C6 to G17. Great. I think it just does what I want to know of what this kind of a complicated formula means. So I have understood the basic nuance of what this formula wants to say. So I'm in my first initial review, I would say I'm quite impressed with this explanation. Now let's try another one, concat, so which is again another one. So where I'm going to give a prompt which says, I'm going to give a prompt which is joining three things: the string in cell A2, and then a space character and a value in cell B2. So I am going to copy this prompt, paste it against generate formula, and I'm going to submit it. Great. It says A2. This is the formula. It says either I can copy or insert in current cell. So I'm going to paste it here and insert in current cell. I knew the formula, so but I just want to cross check. So insert in current cell. Perfect. So it's giving a perfect answer. Now let's try a third example. So here I wanted to get an Excel explainer, so which is about another complicated formula. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to explain this formula, put it here, and submit. Okay. It says the function above is a formula in Microsoft Excel that calculates the difference between the number of cells in the range B2 to B5 that meets the condition of being greater than or equal to 32, and the number of cells in the same range that meets a condition of being less than or equal to 85. The COUNTIF function is used to count the number of cells that meets a specific criterion, and a space operator is used to subtract one count from the other. Therefore, the result of this formula is a net count of cells that meets either of the two conditions. Great. I think at least it just gives me a gist of what this formula is all about. Now let's try another one. Since I have a free package, I have a maximum of 5, so I'm going to try 4. So here it is if prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this formula and say that if it is over budget or within budget. So I am going to copy this one and I'm going to generate this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just write that if cell C2 is greater than B2, write over budget, or else write within budget. So I don't know. Let's see what it says. Submit. Okay, so if C2 is greater than over budget, within budget. So great. So I'm going to copy this. I know that this is the right formula because this is what I try to put it. Perfect. This is again a perfect formula. So great. So that's about in terms of the demonstration for this tool. As an added thing, I also wanted to share how you can also use ChatGPT for a formula explainer. So I'm going to share some cool prompts, and you can also see in my description of this video a lot of Excel prompts for ChatGPT. So let me try to at least show you some formula. So let me say, right, I'm going to just project and ChatGPT here. open up a new version. Let me try with the GPT-4, and I'm going to say, write me an Excel command to use the index, match, and match type parameters to perform approximate match lookups. Let's see what it to perform an approximate match lookup using the index, match, and match type parameters in Excel. You can use the following formula: index, return range, match, lookup value, lookup range 1. Here is the explanation of the formula components. Return range is a range of cells from which you want to return a value based on the lookup value. Lookup value, this is the value you want to search for within the lookup range. Lookup range, this is the range of cells where you want to look for the lookup value, and this is the match type parameter. A value of 1 means the function will perform an approximate match lookup where the lookup value should be greater than or equal to the value in the lookup range. Please note that for the approximate match to work correctly, the lookup range should be sorted in ascending order. Here's an example. Assume you have the following data in the Excel sheet. So it just gives a good example: threshold, discount. Find the discount for a purchase amount of 150. You can use the following formula. The formula will return the approximate discount of 5%. So great. So let's try another example. I like that. And let's see another example, which is on another complex formula, but let's see what it says. Write me an Excel command to use a roundup, ceiling, and floor functions to round numbers to the nearest specified multiple of significance. To use the roundup, ceiling, and floor functions in Excel to round numbers to the nearest specified multiple of significance, you can use the following formulas: roundup, number, significance. Here is an explanation of the formula components. Number, the number you want to round up. Significance is multiple to which you want to round the number up. Ceiling, number, significance. Here is an explanation of the formula components. Number, the number you want to round up. Significance, the multiple to which you want to round the number up. Floor, number, significance. Here explanation, it just gives, I'm reading through the explanation. It says, let's say you want to give a nice example: round up of 123 and 10. The formula will return 130. Round to the nearest multiple using ceiling. This formula will also return 130. Round up using floor will return 120. Excellent. So I'm going to share more prompts, Excel related prompts, in the description below of this video. Please feel free to share this video, like this video if you found it relevant, to all your Excel lovers out there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you later. Bye.